Xiaomi 17. Now, Xiaomi usually send me their phones for free to review, but this one I wasn't too sure if I'd get it, so I went out and I bought it, and I'll explain why. So, starting with price, this was released a couple of days ago for £900, but Amazon are currently offering to the end of March £150 off, making it £750. That's gone from a good price for a flagship, because most flagships are north of £1,000 these days, to a great price at £750. Now, I will include the Amazon link down below because that's an incredible offer. Another reason is because of the software and the hardware. This is running the new Snapdragon Elite Gen 5, which is one of the best chipsets you can get in a smartphone today. It also has 12 gigabytes of RAM and the latest software from Xiaomi, but also Android. And another thing that sold it to me is the battery. It has a massive 6,330 mAh internal battery, which can be charged with 100 watts wired charging and 50 watts wireless charging. The new Samsung that's just come out has wired charging up to 60 watts, where this almost can match that wirelessly. That's just insane. And it is a little bit of a smaller form factor to some bigger phones, but with that and the large battery, I can't wait to test the battery life. It's also got a bright, vibrant screen that goes all the way up to 120 Hz and a peak brightness of 3,500 nits. So it's incredibly fluid, incredibly bright, and I have to say, it's just a gorgeous looking display, and it's also completely flat. Another reason is the design. I really love the design of the 17. I will say, side by side with an iPhone, they do look very similar. You can definitely see where Xiaomi got their inspiration from. But that isn't a bad thing, because I do really like the look of the iPhone. And even down to the software, you can sort of tell that is Xiaomi's inspiration. They want to make a device that is Android, but very, very close in looking on the outside and the inside to an iPhone. I'll quickly show you guys an unboxing just to show you everything that you get when you do buy this. So of course you'll get your SIM ejector tool. You of course also get your manual, an energy rating card because we are in the EU, and also a quick start guide. You'll also get a power cable, but you will not get a power brick. So that will be sold separately. I will also include a link to the power brick that I purchased, which is a third-party one that works with Xiaomi that goes up to 120 watts and works perfectly for a little bit cheaper. And you still get a case, which is always good to see at this price range. It's actually a hard plastic case rather than a soft silicone, and it's see-through. So if you are buying one of the colors of the forest green or the blue that I've got, you'll be able to see it and show it off, which is just really nice. I do worry about the case a little bit, that because it's hard plastic, it might not be great for drops, but it will prevent scratches. And of course, we have the phone. Now, I think this looks so fresh and so clean, and I will be getting rid of that sticker ASAP. So the Xiaomi 17 comes in 3 different colors. You have the ice blue, the one I've chosen, you have standard black, and you also have venture green. Now, I typically always go for black, but I have to say, this ice blue is just stunning, and I'd love to know which one you would pick in the comments down below. I typically always go for black because I feel like it goes with most cases, and just in general it just seems to be an easier color to sell and what most people like. But this blue, it did just speak to me, and I just thought I had to get it. Now, a full review of the 17 will be coming to the channel soon, where I show off the cameras, the battery life, and just in general the real world usage to see if this phone is any good. I'll put it against things like the flagship OnePlus 13 and also the mid-range Xiaomi 14T just to see where it sits, because price-wise it's sort of an expensive mid-range at $750, but also at $750 it's a very cheap flagship, but it has all the flagship hardware and software, so it'll be really interesting to see if it's a kind of bad flagship or a really good mid-range. So guys, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and of course subscribe when I do a full review of the Xiaomi 17. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.